Athletes of all kinds supported a special cause today at the 2023 Illinois Special Olympics Polar Plunge. WGEM's Madison Norris tells us how events like this not only affect athletes, but the community as well.
It makes my heart happy, like seeing someone being a part of something bigger than ourselves.
Ariel Macheco pledged for her 9th year in a row to help provide Special Olympic athletes an opportunity to compete and play a sport they love, just like any other athlete.
I can give back and help other people to do something they enjoy doing or just a dream that they've always had.
I'm here among the 140 other participants of the Polar Plunge ready to get in the water.
Let's go! Go ahead, let's go! All right, good job, Madeline!
The event supports more than 21,000 Special Olympic athletes across Illinois. Special Olympics Illinois Region H Assistant Director Tara Nickerson says the goal of the event is to not only raise money for the organization, but to also raise awareness for the special athletes.
It gives them a sense of accomplishment. It gives them the opportunity to feel like they're part of a team. All the reasons that people without intellectual disabilities love sports are the same reasons that people with them love sports.
Special Olympics athlete James Foster says meeting new friends is his favorite part of sports.
Excited. I'm gonna go see my friends. My friend Sammy, he'll help.
Sam Rubble is a Special Olympics multi-sport athlete. Rubble says if it wasn't for Special Olympic programs, she never would have met her friend.
It's because it's fun, and it gets me out of my little bubble.
Because of fundraisers like the Polar Plunge, Foster and Rubble are able to continue competing like every athlete in Illinois. Madison Norris, WGEM News, Quincy.
Nickerson says since the COVID-19 pandemic, the event has experienced a lot of rebuilding, but this was their best year yet. They raised more than $20,000.